Okay, so here's my second try today. First, I'm taking the tape off. When you're done winding, you got to put a piece of tape on, or that could go flying if that roller is not right on the tape. And then you bring this down. Bring enough down where you wrap this around. As you go around twice. And then I take a piece of tape to keep it going, and that should close up once it gets winding. Yeah, all right. I think if you make it too tight, it pushes it outwards. But anyways, so here we go. And you can see how right now the wire's all the way to the left, and this here goes that way, so it decreases the angle all the way down. And as that wire goes across, this can move over like about an inch. So I find that's a good way to control the wire. And I put a larger main pulley in on the motor, so I can run it a little slower at higher torque. So the toughest part actually is sliding it off. I tried polishing the metal plate underneath, because you get a really good winding, but when you have to grab it and get it off, I didn't want to. I was going to spray silicone spray on it, but I just want to see how it goes after I kind of polished it with the wire brush. You know. Yeah, it's almost done. All right, and so I'm going to tape the bottom so that doesn't come apart. I'm going to tape on the roll, and then I forgot to do this the last time, but I got tape the left side, and I got to take this off because I tried sliding off, and you got to loosen these up. And since everything's taped, I can cut this around here, and then you loosen this up, and you pull that back. See that? And then usually you slide it back, and then take the brake off. I can rotate it, and then on this side, I loosen this up, and this is where I slide everything off. Oh, that seems to be going a lot easier than before I polished it. Yeah, oh, beautiful. That's my best one yet. So, I hope you can see that okay. Get a little better, want to get better lighting on that. Here's the windings. So I'm pretty happy with that. And the one I did just before that, my hands were too tight on it. So I actually ended up sliding them all to each other, so they're like, there's no gap. You can actually push them all together. I don't know if you want them touching or not, if that would short out electrically. I don't know if you have to have a gap. I'm not sure how that works. But anyways, so that's like the latest version. I'm pretty happy with that. The only thing I might do is I'm just make these rollers a little higher, so that wire on that one I just did, I looked at the last minute, so this had lifted out, and we don't want that. So it might have been when it came near the end and it slowed down. So you can see the spring load I have. All right, so that's the latest and greatest.